Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trending Tonight, the only show on primetime Indian television where we try to explain to you the news behind the trend. I'm Sanket Upadhyay. Two top stories that we are getting for you. Story number one, which is a matter of great concern, grave concern for all of us. The COVID spike in this country, explained on this show. We are saying this because India is now the 10th worst hit nation. So obviously, a very, very obvious question that will be on everyone's mind, whatever happened to the lockdown? Was it successful, not successful? 2 months of the world's largest lockdown, at what cost? Remember, there is a huge economic, financial cost to this. So have we been successful? Have we achieved the intended purpose of this particular lockdown? See, we by no means are suggesting that lockdown is not important. We are saying lockdown was important. Is its implementation in question? That is going to be spoken about right here on this show with a panel of guests. The next story, also very significant, the HCQ debate, hydroxychloroquine debate. This is a huge international debate now. Remember, India makes lots of hydroxychloroquine. It has exported this HCQ drug in these testing times. And now there is a global debate on whether it is successful or not, whether it makes any sense to be consuming HCQ, and also does it have side effects, dangerous side effects. It has been doubted by international researchers, that is Lancet, but the Indian medical research body has now hit back saying that HCQ is okay for use. That is what is being said by the Indian medical research body ICMR. This is what they're saying, that it is okay to use. Who should we believe, or should we be coming to some conclusion on HCQ too soon? Remember, India has never claimed that this is the drug for coronavirus. It was a preventive drug which was being used just like any other thing at this moment in this world. Because we don't have a drug, we don't have a vaccine. So these two stories are going to be our top focus right here on this show. But let's quickly come back to story number one. Remember, lockdown was important, but at what cost? First, we'll have to understand the logic that was given behind lockdown. And we want to reiterate again and again, no one here is against lockdown. It was important at that point. So the explanation 2 months back, by the way, we've completed 2 months today of the lockdown. The explanation was it would help contain the spread of the virus. That was one important explanation. It is important to understand and tame this invisible enemy. That was explanation number 2. It would help in medical capacity building, from your PPEs to masks, sanitizers, hospital beds. It will help us in capacity building. It would give India an early edge and learn from mistakes of, say, in Italy and the US. Remember 2 months back what was happening in these countries. India's huge population was a massive challenge. An early start could lead to early containment. This is what was the logic behind the lockdown. Very noble. The logic was sound. But 2 months later, what is the reality? Let's quickly see. 2 months later, the reality. After initial arrest of the cases, there are spikes again. If you must have seen Dr. Prannoy Roy's show on Friday, you would have seen that now suddenly there is a spike again in most of the states. And we are easing the lockdown also. Over 7,000 cases are being added in 1 day. Today's tally was close to 7,000 in 1 day. India is now part of the top 10 countries where COVID cases are actually rising. Even after 2 months, and here are the other problems, the side effects, if you were, of the lockdown. Even after 2 months, migrant laborers are still on the road. That problem has not been resolved. The government is taking over private hospital beds in Maharashtra. They have felt the need to do so. Despite worrying numbers, there is a gradual easing of lockdown. So what do we make of easing of lockdown? Because initially it was put in place because there was a problem. The problem is still there, we can see with the help of data. But why are we easing the lockdown then? Huge economic cost to lockdown, and this is a chapter unto itself, so I'm not going to go into specific details. You all know the economic cost. Now let's quickly take a look at data that is available. According to CMIE data, Unemployment estimates stand at 24.6%. 24.6% unemployment. This is CMIE data. 120 million people are estimated to be pushed below the poverty line. So then, there are only two ways to look at what has happened over the past 2 months. Two ways to look at it. Method number one, or way number one, had it not been there, cases would have been higher. So this is one explanation. Did the lockdown work or not? So one explanation is, had this not been there, the numbers could have been 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. You never know. It was an invisible enemy. And explanation number two, only two ways to look at it. The lockdown was important, but perhaps its implementation was not effective. And that is why we are seeing this spike. Now, which reason do you agree with? The choice is yours. Let me quickly go and introduce my guest this evening, Dr. Rajesh Parekh. He is the director of the medical research at the Jaslok Hospital. He is also a co-author, by the way, of the coronavirus, What You Need to Know About the Global Pandemic. Dr. Parekh, thank you so much for joining us. Let me ask you this question that I have raised for our viewers. The only two ways to look at this lockdown and whether it was successful or not. Number one, had you not gone for a complete lockdown 2 months ago, situation could have been a lot worse. And number two, that perhaps the cause was noble, its implementation was bad. Where do you stand on this?
There is a third factor we must consider, but we'll talk about your earlier factors. Since the end of January, perhaps early February, when we started work on this book, we have been saying in various forums, including on your own network, that a lockdown in itself can never be adequate. You have lockdown and you have extensive testing. The two need to work together. But between the two, as has been shown in various countries, notably in South Korea, the testing is far more important than the lockdown. Second question, is the lockdown effective? Undoubtedly so. Without the lockdown, the situation would have been worse. All models will show that. Have there been issues in implementation? In all probability, because in a country like India, in a city like Mumbai, it is next to impossible to enforce a lockdown in a manner that is meaningful enough to impact on the disease. And let me point out the paradox to you. So we have the Prime Minister of the country requesting everybody, the first time he addressed the nation, he requested everybody to stay indoors. That's the idea of the lockdown. But there is a message that goes along with it. In fact, it's a corollary to the first message, and that is that there should be distance between people. That's the whole idea of the lockdown.
Yeah.
Now, how does one maintain distance in a place like Dharavi, which has a population density of 276,000 people per square kilometer, compared to, say, New York City, which is a crowded city anyway, and has 26,000 people per square kilometer. Now you had people coming out of their huts. There are 8 to 10 poor people in a hut. They are told to maintain social distance, so they would come out. But when they come out, they are greeted with sticks and sent right back in.
That's true.
So you
in
had
fact,
this paradox.
there was a great theory that let people go out for work in places like Dharavi, and they would be better off than be confined in their little tents or places where they stay. But Dr. Parekh, do stay on. I've got Dr. Verma also, and he's a very important guest. Dr. Verma is the Additional Director General of Health Services in the Government of India. Dr. Verma, you and I were there on an earlier broadcast where I asked you a lot of these questions, and I'm going to ask you again. What will you tell to the people of this country when they ask you a simple question? If the cases are increasing as of this moment, then was the lockdown, or should the lockdown be treated as successful or not? Because even after 2 months, these cases are increasing.
Undoubtedly, the lockdown was very successful. It might have missed the goals by 1% or 5%, but majority of the goals were met. It gave a chance for people of the country, which is a very vast country, 130 crores, to understand the magnitude of the problem. It gave government a chance to know what is the magnitude, prepare itself. Otherwise, the number of patients that we are seeing today would have been multiplied by hundreds or thousands on day one, and it would have been impossible task for the government, hospitals, doctors, nurses, paramedics to protect our Indian citizen. So that way lockdown was very successful. As you mentioned very correctly, India is a vast country with very low literacy rate, with very poor attention to our hygiene. We lose a lot of battle because of those reasons, like social medical distancing. We day in day out, all the media is telling the public, by and large, please protect yourself. In this war against the corona, the maximum step is bioprotection
Are
of
you not
oneself by
aware
social
of
distancing.
these problems that you will encounter, where there will be job losses, where there will be economic loss, where there will be displacement of so many migrant workers? I know you represent the health services, so
Exactly.
you wouldn't want to comment on these things. But
Certainly not on the financial and other aspects. It's beyond the prerogative of a doctor.
But from a
But
health
so far
point
as
of view,
doctor
you
is
feel the
concerned,
lockdown was necessary and successful.
I feel
Both.
very necessary. It was by and large successful. But
I
have
agree
got
it
some
was
reservation
necessary,
more.
but success debatable.
Debatable.
It depends
Agree.
on what
See,
parameters.
a hindsight is always better side. But whatever was done
Fair
with a
enough.
good intention, and the aim was attained to very large
Fair enough.
extent.